morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Coach Ricardo Miller here. And I'm excited because it is day 12. And how many of you guys are ready for a great day? Who's checking in with me today? Who's ready for a great day, man? Who's excited about today? Who's concerned? Who's concerned? Anybody concerned? Anybody feel like, I can't believe how close the new year is here. Look at God. You survived this year. And so thank you for joining me this morning. I'd like to know who's joining me this morning. Come on, put a comment in the comment section. We're doing this teaching on don't miss your window. Don't miss your opportunity. Opportunities has an expiration date. Miss Cynthia, you ever thought about that? Opportunities has an expiration date. Come on. That's amazing, right? Opportunities have an expiration date. And so I'm hoping this morning we're all going to grab a hold of this whole concept of, oh, Lord, help me to take advantage of the opportunities. Opportunities are going to present themselves to us. And we need to get better at taking advantage of the opportunities. So this morning, I want to dive into that. And I want to encourage you to do me a favor, encourage someone by reminding them they have something to offer the world and they ought not waste this whole concept of having days, but not utilizing those days so God can be glorified. Hi, I'm Coach Ricardo Miller. I like helping people to think holistically. I like helping people to think, I've been given a day, I've been given a week, I've been given this particular time for a reason. When I think effective living, I think utilizing the time we've been given well. I think holistically with the concept of faith, family, finance, fitness, and fun. I believe you can have it all. I believe you can have it all. I teach you can have it all. I think it's going to demand work. I think it's going to demand that you be intentional about how you show up on a daily basis because it's not going to just happen for you. Life is not going to just happen for you. You're going to have to be intentional. Okay? You're going to have to be intentional. You're going to have to remind yourself that the devil is a liar and you've been given the opportunity to embrace now. So if you've been given the opportunity to embrace now, here's what you got to remind yourself. I don't need to miss my window. The windows of opportunity that God has for me, I don't want to miss those windows. Listen, guys, this week, the Grateful Conference is happening. Coach Deborah, good morning. I'm so glad you're joining us this morning. She is hosting her annual Grateful Conference, and I'm one of the speakers. I'm excited. And so last night, we had the kickoff. Tonight, it's virtual. So anywhere you are in the world, connect with Build Your Best Life because it's a great conference that actually pushes you to think about what a lot of people have neglected, what a lot of people have refused to think about. Okay, so check out the Grateful Conference. It's going to be amazing the entire week. Ends on Thursday, so you don't want to miss every evening virtually. Now, write this down. Opportunities are like sunrises. If you wait too long, you miss them. Opportunities are like sunrises. If you wait too long, you miss them. Unfortunately, we've not been taught that opportunities have an expiration date. Some people say what's for me is for me, but you can miss what's for you. Let me say that again. Some people say what's for me is for me, but I'm here to tell you this morning, you could miss what's for you. You could miss what's for you. The Bible talks about talents being given out, and one was given 1 talent. The other one was given 2 talent. Another one was given 5 talent. The one who used the 5 talent guy, guess what he went and did? He multiplied the 5 and brought back 10 to his master. The one who had 2 talents, he went and multiplied the two and brought it back and gave it to his master. And the one who had one thought to bury it. He buried it, and it was meant for him. It was meant for him to maximize. It was meant for him to utilize. But he buried it, saying he knew his master was a strong man, and he thought, I'm going to bury it so I don't lose it. But it was taken from him and given to the one with the 5. What's yours is yours, but you could lose it if you don't use it. Let me say it again. What's yours is yours, but you can lose it if you don't use it. If you don't use what God has given you to bless humanity, please know humanity will be blessed. So that's going to then say you could be passed by. You could be looked over. You could now be missing what is for you, but it's no longer for you because you know why? Because you're not choosing to capitalize on the moment. Now, a lot of people don't want to hear that message. What most people want to hear, Miss Jocelyn, they want to hear just this outright message. What's for me is for me. You could miss what's for you. Well, I guess it wasn't for me. Yeah, it was for you, but you were slowful. You weren't diligent. Come on. You were a procrastinator. See, that's what I'm saying to the person. It was destined for you to be the one to do it, but because you procrastinated, because you were lazy, because you did not engage yourself in doing what needed to be done, you missed your window. One of the saddest things I've come along, I've lived long enough. I'm 49. God's willing, I'll be 50 next year. I've lived long enough, Coach Deborah. I've lived long enough, Miss Jocelyn, to have met people who have missed their window. Who have missed their window. Not only did they miss their window, they failed to realize new windows are often given to the person who's determined to not be denied. Let me say that again. New windows are often given to the person who refused to be denied. You may have missed a few windows, but you don't have to give up. You may have missed a few opportunities, but you don't have to give up. You just have to come clean. You just have to be honest. Hey, man, I've missed some windows. I've missed a few opportunities. And you know what? Moving forward, I'm going to be sensitive and I'm going to make sure that I no longer miss the windows of opportunities that God is presenting to me. Okay? So yes, windows can be missed. And there are a lot of people who are discouraged, frustrated, and they have thrown in the towel, Karen Miller. They have thrown in the towel, babe, because they felt as though, man, I had the opportunity. I had the opportunity, but I missed the opportunity. And now they're discouraged. Don't let discouragement keep you out of the game. Don't let discouragement keep you out of the game. You may miss a window, Angela, but windows are often given again. So a lot of people, Megs is in the UK. Thank you for watching. Megs, what time is it where you're watching Megs? Meg is in the UK. Listen, opportunities are like sunrises. Okay? Opportunities are like sunrises. If you wait too long, you miss them. So opportunities come and go. Remember that. Opportunities come and go, but missing them can lead to regret. What I don't want to do is live a life of regret. What I don't want for my clients is to live a life of regret. I would rather fail than to live a life of regret. At least I could say I've tried. At least I can say I've tried. Here are 3 things I want you to remember. Number 1, I talked about this yesterday and it's worth talking about again. You have to be prepared. You have to be prepared. Listen, when opportunities knock, be ready to act. When opportunities knock, be ready to act. Proverbs says in Proverbs 6:6-8, it encourages us to be like the ant, preparing for the future. Glory to God. Listen, I've said it before. It's worth saying again. Everybody, just go ahead and say it. Lord, help me to prepare for what I'm praying for. Come on. Come on, say it with me. Lord, help me to prepare for what I am praying for. So, number one, Angela, number one, you have to be prepared. Be prepared, okay? Be like the ant. Preparation positions you to seize the moment. Preparation, you know your opportunity is coming. So what you got to do is you got to set yourself up. Somebody say, well, I want to be a millionaire. Learn how to do well with money while you have $100, while you have $1,000, while you have $2,000. Somebody say, well, I want to be a millionaire. Listen, if you were to, some people, if they were to be given millions, they're going to go to jail. You say, why are they going to go to jail? They're going to go to jail because they're going to mess up. They're going to mess up with taxes. They're going to mess up with just all kinds of mess up because some people just don't know how to deal with money. But yet they're praying for money. So Lord, help me to prepare for what I'm praying for. Some people are praying for notoriety. Some people are praying, man, I just want everybody to know my name. But you can't take the attack that comes with notoriety. I often teach my clients that whenever you start to get the attention, just like the light on the outside of your door, when you turn on the light, it attracts bugs. It attracts bugs. It has a purpose, and you're glad the light is on. But please note that when the light is on, the light attracts bugs. And some people can't take the attention. They can't take haters. You're not going to just have celebrators. Do you know that if you're praying for more is not just going to bring celebrators? Hello. More, Angela, did you hear me? Megs, did you hear me? More is not just going to bring celebrators. More is going to bring haters. Ooh. Now, this talk, we don't talk about haters a lot on this time in the morning. That's not what we do. But anybody have ever had to deal with haters? Let me tell you something. You got to be built special to deal with haters. Okay? Okay? You have to be built special to deal with haters. Haters sometimes, it's just amazing. So anyhow, number one is be prepared. Okay? You have to be prepared. Number two is stay focused. That's why. Yeah, okay? Stay focused. Number two, stay focused. This is why vision is important. If you don't have vision, you won't be focused. You'll be all over the place. Vision helps you to stay focused. Okay? Vision helps you to stay focused. Stay focused. You've got to get to the point where you realize vision will set you up for laser-like focus. Vision will set you up for laser-like focus. Vision will determine what time you wake up in the morning. Vision will determine what time you go to bed. Vision will determine how you spend your money. Vision will determine what you do with your body. Vision will determine who you need in your network, who you need as friends. Vision. Vision will determine which room you have to be in. Vision will help you to stay out of certain rooms. I was talking to a guy yesterday as I was at the restaurant eating breakfast, and I said to him, certain environments I don't do well. So I've learned to protect myself by not going into spaces like that. As much as possible, I try my best to not be in hostile environments. I don't do well in hostile environments. I don't do well in argumentative spaces where the spirit of the space is anger and frustration and people just coming at each other. I don't do well in those kind of spaces. I like peace. I like peace. So distractions often pull us away from what truly matters. Distraction. Laser-like focus. With the remaining days that are within this year, you'll be amazed what you can accomplish if you could get focused. You want 2025 to be your best year? Guess what you have to do? You have to start preparing now. You have to start aligning your focus now to do the groundwork to set up 2025. I've had more than 25 years of incredible victories. I'm talking about God. Even in the midst of the valleys of the shadow of death, I found myself still coming out glorifying God for what he continues to do. He prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. In the valleys of the shadow of death, I find myself pleasuring in the blessings of God because God's been with me, man. He's been with me. But what I've learned is I've had to stay focused. I don't care what came my way, I had to stay focused. Keep your eyes on your goals. Keep your eyes on where you're trying to go. Okay? Avoid procrastination. Engaging in activity that doesn't align with who you are and where you're trying to go will cause you to miss your window. Okay? Ensuring that you don't miss your window, you've got to tell yourself, I need a higher level of focus. Moving forward, I need a higher level of focus. And last but not least, we're talking, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking this morning about don't miss your window of opportunity. Don't miss your window of opportunity. The window of opportunity to raise your child, the window of opportunity to even enjoy life. Miss Cynthia, the window of opportunity to enjoy life. People say, wait, when I retire, I'm going to enjoy life. Ask somebody who retired if that's what happened. They'll tell you, boy, I wish. Because here's the deal. You wait too long to go on the cruise, then you end up only sleeping on the cruise when you get on the cruise because you're too old and tired and wear out to now enjoy the cruise. You wait too long, you don't even enjoy jet skiing because your body hurt when the water hit the jet ski. You don't even want to try parasailing no more because you've got a fixed mindset and you don't even know how to enjoy life. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you can miss your window. Don't miss your window of enjoyment. Don't miss your window of opportunities to take care of your body. You want to take care of your body to ensure that you prevent what could be prevented. Okay? Don't miss your opportunity for financial investment. Setting yourself up for the long haul to make sure that, listen, man, the whole paycheck to paycheck, the whole break, struggling and limited means, that's not the will of God for you. So last but not least is trust God's timing. Number 3, trust God's timing. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 says, it tells us there's a time for everything. There's a time for everything. And you got to remind yourself, listen, along the way, I don't want to miss the moment. Ooh. I don't want to miss the moment. May the Lord help us all to seize the moment. May the Lord help us all to capitalize on the various timings. There is a time and a season for everything under the sun. I know people, they've been invited to parties and they won't party. I know people that were invited to the table to make money and they didn't come to the table to make money. I know people who have joined churches and didn't grow in their faith and didn't get any closer to God because they don't know how to be where they are in the present to get what they're supposed to in the moment. That's a word for somebody. Learn how not to miss your moment. Learn how not to have a season and you're not leaning into it. God is going to give you a new window. God is going to give you a new season. God is going to give you new opportunities. The question is, are you prepared? The question is, do you have the level of discipline necessary to win when this opportunity comes again? Can you sense God's timing? Have you identified that, listen, if God be for me, I need to know that he's going to bring it back around for me. I missed the opportunity the first time. How many of you will be honest and said you've missed some opportunities the first time? But now what you're doing is you're now getting yourself set up to say, Lord, help me to prepare for what I'm praying for. May I not miss what comes around for me again. When God brings that favorable opportunity around for you this time, may you not miss the window. May you not miss the opportunity to have the conversation with your child. May you not miss the window to enjoy the comfort of your spouse. May you not miss the window of a business investment that can catapult you and change your position in your family. And may you not miss the window of sharing Jesus with your neighbors and your unsaved friends. May you not miss the window. The window of opportunity is coming. The question is, will you be prepared? Hello. Let me say it again. The window of opportunity is coming. What you're praying for is coming. Will you be prepared for it? Will you stay focused to align yourself with doing the right things to ensure that when it comes, you don't lose what you've been praying for? Because there are people, ladies and gentlemen, they prayed for it. It came and they lost it. And then what they've done, Pastor Kino, then what they've done, Coach Deborah, they start saying, well, you know, what's for me is for me. And if it gone, it probably wasn't for me. No, that's the way you try to justify it. But at your very core, you knew that was for you. At your very core, you knew you lost. You lost what was for you. And I'm telling you, I'm not trying to beat you up this morning. I'm trying to tell you, come clean. I have lost a lot that was for me. There was a lot of stuff that was for me. I lost. I did not capture it. I didn't see it. Some of it I saw and I wasn't prepared. Some of it I was prepared and I wasn't focused. So it came and it left. But now I'm coming clean. I'm going into my 50s saying, I don't want to keep making the same mistakes I made in my 20s, in my 30s, in my 40s. Come on, somebody. Hello? I don't want to keep making the same mistakes that I made in my 20s, in my 30s, in my 40s. May the Lord help us all to come clean. May the Lord help us all to end the year strong. Don't miss your window of opportunity. Now, here's the deal. Maybe you're watching this and you have missed your window. Please know, you serve a God who has the ability to give you a new window. A new window of opportunities. A new window of opportunities coming around again. A new window of opportunities. And I told my son, from a parenting standpoint, told my daughter, don't miss out on who I am because I'm still getting better. Because I still want to age well in being the parent over you in this next season. From a financial standpoint, yes, I didn't do well in my 20s and my 30s like I should have financially. But I said, good God Almighty, I am going into my 50s understanding how to be financially responsible. Hello. I'm going in for the 850 credit score, man. I'm going into making sure that my future is brighter than my past. Okay? Don't miss the opportunity to nourish the relationships that were supposed to be lifelong relationships, but you didn't do right with the relationship and you burned bridges where you shouldn't have burned bridges. Now you're out there doing stuff all by yourself when you shouldn't be doing it all by yourself because we do better together. But because you didn't understand the window of opportunity was presented to you to have community, you didn't embrace community. Now you're telling yourself, well, I don't have anybody. Listen. 8 billion people on the planet. You need people. So go ahead and make some adjustments and start preparing to be more sociable. Start preparing to live and do right when it comes to community. All of us will be given an opportunity again to do well in where we missed it the first time. If you're a child of God, please know God will give you a new opportunity. He'll give you a chance to get right at it. But you got to prepare yourself. You have to stay focused and you've got to trust God's timing. If God be for me, who can be against me? Now, here's the deal. They can't have the victory over you, but you could self-sabotage you. I'm close with that. You can self-sabotage you when it comes to your window. The window of opportunity that God has for us is for us, but we can hurt ourselves because we didn't do right with the opportunity, only to miss it. I'm talking to somebody. Think about it. Don't miss your window of opportunity. Go ahead and slow down a bit and stop ignoring what you need to address. It's Coach Ricardo Miller challenging you to live life effectively.